चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दिनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरम्। Speak in English, right? Yes? So I offer my respectful obeisances to the assembled Vaishnavas, begging your mercy to be able to say something today. So the first Navadvip Mandal Parikrama was actually started by Nityananda Prabhu. There is a history behind that. What we know is that Jiva Goswami came from Bangladesh. Of course, that time there is no such thing as Bangladesh. It was together with India. And when Jiva Goswami came to Navadvip Dham, at that time Sriman Mahaprabhu actually withdrew his pastime. Nityananda Prabhu had an order from the Supreme Lord, Sriman Mahaprabhu in Jagannath Puri. As you know, Sriman Mahaprabhu actually spent 24 years in Navadvip Dham. Out of that, for a couple of months, he stayed in Bangladesh, and then for some time he went to Gaya. In the pretext of performing his father's last rites, he took initiation from Ishwar Puripat. And then most of the time he was in Navadvip Dham actually. When Mahaprabhu took sannyas, came to Santipur, Nityananda Prabhu was with him. Mahaprabhu did not want to personally ask his mother. So he asked the devotees to ask his mother. He said, ask my mother, what is her desire? Meaning, where should he go? It was up to the Lord, he would be in Vrindavan. As you know that when Mahaprabhu took initiation from Ishwar Puripat, right after that, he actually wanted to go to Vrindavan. Because when he took initiation for him, that was it. He did not want to come back to family life. Right away, he just wanted to go to Vrindavan. Of course, there was a voice from the sky, requested Mahaprabhu, my dear Lord, you are the Supreme Lord, who am I to say anything to you? But please know that this is not the time. Time has not come for you to leave Navadvip. Please go back. Again, I am not ordering you, I am only humbly requesting you, you are the Supreme Lord, you can decide what you want to do. So Mahaprabhu came back to Navadvip. And Sachimata knew that. that if it was up to the Lord, he'd be going to Vrindavan. তুমি কি করছো বারবার এখানে আসছো না? একবার আসবে, সেট করবে, তবে চলে যা, আর আসবে না। ঠিক আছে? Sachimata knew that. Sachimata, out of parental love, he wanted the Lord to stay a little close, yet not too far. The sannyasis should not stay close to his house, his relatives. So Sachimata said, let him stay in Jagannath Puri. So Mahaprabhu said, okay. So Mahaprabhu left. Nityananda Prabhu also left with him. And Nityananda Prabhu stayed with the Lord for quite some time. And then the devotees from Bengal came to Jagannath Puri. And they spent a couple of months together. But that couple of months was spent like a fraction of a second. Why? Good things disappear very fast. And the sad times stays for a long time. If something happens to you, it seems like this will never end. And good thing happens, it just disappears. So you're doing parikrama, right? You'll see that. At the end of the parikrama, it's like, just started, end it. Just like that. But then someone says something bad to you that touches your ego, or that you don't like. It seems like, my God, it's going for years. It's not for years, just for 2 minutes. So this 3-4 months that the devotees of Bengal spent with Mahaprabhu, it just disappeared like that. But none of these devotees wanted to leave Puri. Nobody wanted to leave. So Mahaprabhu thought, this is not right. If all of you decide to stay in Mayapur, who's going to preach? So if all the devotees of Bengal, hundreds of them, if they stayed with the Lord in Jagannath Puri, who's going to come and preach? So Mahaprabhu decided to call everybody. He called everyone in Gambhira. Interesting thing was that you saw the room of the Gambhira, how small that is. How many people can fit in there? 5, 10, 20, say 50, right? ISKCON style, Sadhu Sangha. But interesting thing was that Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya saw that in that very small place, how hundreds and hundreds of devotees sat very peacefully. No one is pushing nobody. So Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was thinking, this something unique. Then he realized that Gambhira, where the Lord was staying, is part of the spiritual world. And no matter how many hundreds, how many thousands, or how many millions of devotees would go in that room, it would expand. Not many people could see that. But Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya noticed that. So there was hundreds of devotees, and Mahaprabhu was praising each and every devotee. How glorious they were. How dedicated they were in devotional service. How attached they were to the holy name. How wonderful these devotees are. Mahaprabhu praised each and every devotee. And he was inspiring them. Now that you have made your human form of life success, now it is your duty to go back and preach to others. Devotees are not selfish. But in this way, Mahaprabhu was inspiring everybody. And he turned to Nityananda Prabhu. He said, you should go back. You're here with me for so long. He said, go back to Bengal. Now, Nityananda Prabhu is completely sold out to Sriman Mahaprabhu. He does not know anything else other than loving Sriman Mahaprabhu. Nityananda Prabhu could not take that Mahaprabhu was asking him to leave Puri, leave his association and go back to Bengal. Just like a child, in front of everyone, Nityananda Prabhu began to cry pathetically, saying, my Lord, I'm completely sold out to you. I cannot leave you. Nityananda Prabhu cried so much in front of all the devotees that Mahaprabhu himself got stunned. You know, one thing is you cry alone. One thing is that you crying in front of your close one or two devotees. Another thing is that your Lord and Master is asking you to do something which hurts you so much. Without even considering who's in front of you, you start to cry like a baby. So genuine, such simple heart. Nityananda Prabhu cried so much that Mahaprabhu had no other option but to say, it's okay, you can stay back with me for some time. But to everybody else, Mahaprabhu was very strict. No, you must go back. But Mahaprabhu did say to Nityananda Prabhu, you stay back for some time. And later on you should go back. Nityananda Prabhu was thinking, at least right now let me stay. Later on, alone I will convince Mahaprabhu not to send me to Bengal. So Mahaprabhu had his plan, Nityananda Prabhu had his plan. The moment Mahaprabhu said, you can stay back, oh, Nityananda Prabhu was joy in ecstatic love of Godhead. And he was telling everyone, yeah, you should go. Go, but listen to the Lord. Do your preaching service. So Nityananda Prabhu stayed back. Everybody left. And Nityananda Prabhu, every single day, he would go out and convince everyone to become a devotee of Sriman Mahaprabhu in Jagannath Puri. But Mahaprabhu was contemplating, how long will Nityananda just stay back like this with me? So one day, sitting alone in Gambhira, Mahaprabhu thought of Nityananda Prabhu. While Nityananda Prabhu was on the street, convincing everyone, whomever he met, to become devotee of Sriman Mahaprabhu. But as soon as Mahaprabhu thought about Nityananda Prabhu understood that my Lord and Master is calling me. Immediately he came. And from distance, Nityananda Prabhu saw that Sriman Mahaprabhu's face. He saw that he was very sad. He was not happy. His heart began to tremble. Why is my Lord and Master not happy? What type of a servant I am, that while I am still here, my Lord and Master is sad. He came close to Mahaprabhu. Just by looking at the face of Sriman Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, Swarup Damodar Goswami and Govinda, the two very intimate associates of Sriman Mahaprabhu, understood that these two personalities are going to have some serious conversation. And better, we are not there. So they moved. And both of them began to speak. Mahaprabhu had tears in his eyes. Nityananda Prabhu could not take that. Tell me, my Lord, why are the tears in your eyes? Why are you sad? So Mahaprabhu began to express his heart to his most beloved Nityananda Prabhu. He said, Prabhu kahe Nityananda, sab jeev hoilo andha, keho to na pailo harinam. My dear Nityananda Prabhu, you are here. distributing love of Godhead. The living entities are not getting the holy name. Therefore, ek nivedantore. This is my request to you. Ek nivedantore noyone dekhibe jare kripa kori loaibe na. My request is that whomever you see, please make them chant Hare Krishna. And I somehow or other feel, ISKCON has a very unique culture. Unprecedented culture that cannot be compared to anything, anybody. Is that every time a devotee meets another person, even if he is a non-devotee, even if he is from other religion, we say Hare Krishna. Say Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. When someone calls you on the phone, known number or unknown number, what do you say? Hare Krishna. When you put the phone down, what do you say? Hare Krishna. When you call someone, what do you say? Hare Krishna. When you ask someone to go, what do you say? Hare Krishna. When you ask someone to sit down, what do you say? Hare Krishna. Ask someone to get up, what do you say? Where do you think this culture came from? This is an order of Mahaprabhu to Nityananda Prabhu. Ek nivedantore noyana dekhibe jare kripa kori loaibe na. This is the parampara that Prabhupada has taught us. Knowingly, unknowingly, we're always chanting Hare Krishna and making other people chant. And sometimes I have had experienced this, that the unknown person, you say Hare Krishna, they're like, sorry, what? So you're like, no, this is how we say hello. So please say hello in my language, Hare Krishna. 2-3 months back, I was in America, and after the class, one person came to me, and as soon as I saw him, because this is right after the class, so I folded my hand. This is the first time him coming to ISKCON. So I said, Hare Krishna. He said, excuse me? Sorry? So I said, this is our way of saying hello. So if you don't mind, please, Hare Krishna. He said, okay, Hare Krishna. This is the culture that Mahaprabhu wanted us to follow. And Mahaprabhu began to say that whomever you see, make them chant. But please do not consider who's qualified, who's not qualified, who's educated, who's not educated, who's offensive, who's not offensive. Even if janme bhakoti bhimukh, even if you meet someone who's completely an atheist, not in this life, in previous life also he was atheist, please also to that person make them chant Hare Krishna. So then Mahaprabhu, this was the first stage, is that whomever you say, এখানে বাংলাতে কি কথা বলছেন, এটা ইংরেজিতে ক্লাস হচ্ছে তো, কালকে আসবেন, কালকে বাংলাতে ক্লাস হবে, ঠিক আছে? কালকে আসবেন, কালকে বাংলাতে ক্লাস হবে. Hare Krishna. They're wondering what am I saying. First make them chant Hare Krishna. Then Mahaprabhu said, go to Bengal. Sankirtan prema rase bhasaiba gauda dase purna kore sabakaras. Make the whole Bengal flood in love of Godhead. They do not know what to desire, what not to desire. But if they get love of Godhead, then all of their desire will be fulfilled. And Nityananda Prabhu understood what the Lord wanted. He wanted him to leave Jagannath Puri. So Nityananda Prabhu became a little sad. And Mahaprabhu began to tell him, if you do not want to preach, why did you come? Why did you appear with me? Could have stayed there. I am sitting here. You also want to sit here. Why? তবে অবতার কিবা নিমিত্ত করিলে? Why did you come? If you এতকে আমার বাক্য যদি সত্য চাও, I made a promise that everyone would get the holy name. Everyone would get love of Godhead. If you want to fulfill my desire, তবে অবিলম্ব তুমি গৌড় দেশে যাও. Please go to Bengal. There are two emotions. One emotion is, I will do whatever it takes to make the Lord happy. And the second thing is, I want to stay here because it makes me happy. Which one is more important? The first one. And therefore Nityananda Prabhu took a vow. It breaks my heart to leave Jagannath Puri. But my goal of my life is to simply please the Lord. Do what pleases the Lord. So he decided to leave Jagannath Puri. And immediately there were a few devotees that went with Nityananda Prabhu, Ram Das, Purandar Pandit, Gadadhar Das, Raghunath Vaidya, Krishna Das Pandit, Parameswar Das, Vasu Ghosh Thakur, and other devotees. And he just remembered this instruction of the Lord, whomever you see, give them the holy name, give them love of Godhead. This will make me happy. So Nityananda Prabhu wanted to bring smile to the face of Srimad Mahaprabhu. He just wanted to make him happy. That's all. He came. And you know that on the way, because of Nityananda Prabhu's mood and kirtan and dance, everyone was completely mad in ecstatic love of Godhead. They became so powerful. Externally. Of course, internally they are all filled with love of Godhead. But externally they become very, very, physically, very powerful. Each of them could actually lift 2-3 huge trees, just uproot like that and just throw them. They could jump 30-40 feet high and start to dance on the branches of the tree. I saw you all devotees were dancing, Matajas were dancing during Aarti. I was in the back and I was thinking about this pastime, that how by the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, each devotee physically became so powerful, they could uproot huge trees, not just one, sometimes 5 to 7 trees like this, hold like this, uproot them and jump 30-40 feet high. Some devotees just, like the drama, someone is posing like Krishna, just 6-7 hours, just hold like that. Completely mad and ecstatic love of Godhead. They were coming to Bengal. They would go in a completely different direction. 6, 7, 8 hours they're walking. Can you imagine? Wrong direction. And then after walking for hours and hours, one of the devotees would ask, which side is Bengal? And he said, hi, you came in the wrong direction. And the devotees would say, oh, okay, Hare Krishna. But like no anger, like they were just happily just chanting and dancing. Again they would walk, after some time, again they would make a mistake, again walk for hours in the wrong direction. And finally, they came to the house of Raghav Pandit. Now please know that Srimad Mahaprabhu always appears in 4 places. Whenever Mother Sachi cooks, No matter where Mahaprabhu is, in Jagannath Puri, South India, Vrindavan, wherever, Mahaprabhu would appear in the house of Mata Sachi and honor Prasad. Sachir Randhane. The next is Nityananda Nartane. Wherever Lord Nityananda Prabhu would dance, Mahaprabhu would appear. Srivas Bhavane. In the house of Srivas Thakur, whenever there is a kirtan, Mahaprabhu would appear. And the last place is Raghav Bhavane, in the house of Raghav Pandit, in Panihati. There's so many pastimes described in Chaitanya Charitamrita, how dear Raghav Pandit was to Mahaprabhu. Unparalleled, unparalleled. Nityananda Prabhu arrived there. Immediately the news spread like wildfire. The Nityananda Prabhu has arrived. All the devotees from surrounding areas, they all came to Raghav Pandit's house. And Mahaprabhu's, Nityananda Prabhu's favorite kirtaniyas, they're all there. And the kirtan began. In the mind of Nityananda Prabhu, his only motive was, Mahaprabhu told me to distribute love of Godhead, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start from here. So many devotees were there, and the kirtan began, and Nityananda Prabhu began to dance. The devotees were completely in ecstatic love of Godhead. They chanted and danced non-stop for 3 months. That is possible because Nityananda Prabhu was there. After chanting and dancing for so long, he told Raghav Pandit, Raghav, I have a desire to wear a garland of Kadamba flower. Can you make me a garland of Kadamba flower? So Raghav Pandit folded hands and said, my Lord, I'm really sorry to say, but this is not the season for Kadamba flower. He said, really? Have you checked in the garden? Because as you know, in Mayapur there are a lot of Kadamba flowers. And those Kadamba flowers actually grow in rainy season. And Nityananda Prabhu had a desire. Raghav Pandit saying,